cross buns, one a penny, two a penny, horse cross buns. If you have no daughters, give them to your sons. One a penny, two a penny, horse cross buns.
Yes, it is. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 109th bun ceremony. Long time, 109. And on top of that, thank you all for coming. I hope we never forget that our customers are really very special and that we appreciate you spending your money with us. Thank you very much. I must apologise at this time. Normally I don't have a crib sheet, as an old dinosaur like me would say, or anything like that, but unfortunately things are getting a little bit more difficult, so I have got a crib sheet this year. A little bit of showing off to start with. We're very proud of Garrett. I hope he's somewhere here. Garrett, our sous chef here. This year he entered the Great Britain and Irish Young Chef of the Year with 3,000 other competitors. Through a series of elimination cook-offs, he achieved his way to the final 8 in the country, and I think that's fantastic. A little bit more, not much more showing off, but we were very excited this year when we found that we were in the Times paper, and for being in the top 25 country pubs for food in this country. So thank you very much. The Bell, over 77 years, has always been involved with our community, and as my guest today, he is not the oldest member of the society, of the village society at all, but we've changed this a little bit. Mike Tabard, in my opinion, is one of the unsung heroes of this village. Turning over the page. He came to the village in 1972. Managed the Cubs football for a while, and also was a coach to the cross country. He's chaired the twinning group, he's chaired the steering group for the funding of the village hall, he's on the Feast and Fair committee. In fact, as his lovely wife Felicity said to me, he's just generally a general dog's body. But seriously now, Mike is one of those people who helps to hold the village together, and we are very lucky to have him. Mike Tabard.
Yeah.
Thank you, John. Good afternoon, everyone. As John said, unlike some of my friends keep saying to me, I'm not the oldest, git in the village. Feel like it sometimes. It's an unbelievable honour for me to do this today. I never ever thought that I would be asked, but thank you, John and Christine, for inviting me. It's great. I've been thinking about the sort of speeches that have happened over the years, and I thought about change, and I sort of realised that it was about 50 years ago, John, that I first came in this pub, and that's a horrible statistic in itself, with 3 of my friends from Grays, and we would often stand in the bar, and with John serving us. It used to take about 20 minutes, nothing changes much. But we always used to chat about sport, and again, nothing changes there, because we often have a chat about sport. In terms of changes though, this doesn't change. As John said, it's 109th hanging of the bun. It hasn't changed, but he also said the basis in which people now invited, it used to be the oldest person. Many of you will only know the Bell as it is today, with this sort of horseshoe shaped bars set up. Those of us who are of a certain age and more will remember it being 2 bars. So we've sort of seen some change there. We've also seen the change, many of us will remember discos in the Foresters Hall, with the floor bouncing when we were discoing away in there. Now it's rooms, so there's change there. There's the change up the high road into Hill House and Ostlers and the High House. I don't know if I've ever said this to you, John, my brother-in-law reckon you're the Rick Stein of Horndon. But in fairness, I think, as I said to my daughter just now, you see the number of staff here, and you don't actually realise, because so many of them are back office here, but they do a grand job. I love this place. Living 200 yards away is a bonus. To me, though, one of the things that hasn't changed here is why the bell is as it is, and it's the ethos of Christina and John, and what they're doing here to make it such a great place to come, to drink, to eat. The staff, you know, you come in here, there's always staff you know. Gazza's always trying to sell you an extra bottle of wine with your meal. And talking of Gazza, he said to me the other week, was it 20 years, Gaz? 20 years, and Joanne's a few years longer than that. But again, that longevity goes along with what John and Christine are trying to do here. I must mention, yeah. John was mentioning the successes that the Bell have had, and we must mention Stuart and his team in the restaurant. You know, was it 4 years running now? Pub of the Year, Essex Pub of the Year. You know, it's quite something for a small village like this. But well done, Stuart and the team. It's absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to finish now and just say a happy and peaceful Easter to you all, and I'm going to hang the bun of 2015. Thank you very much indeed.
Thanks to boys and girls for coming and seeing us. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hot cross buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. If you have no daughters, give them to your sons. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. Hot cross buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. If you have no daughters, give them to your son. 1 a penny, 2 a penny.